Hi everybody, this is Donnie. Welcome to my channel. I am going to be filming a Plan With Me video in my Erin Condren vertical neutral planner. I'm using all kinds of gorgeous foiled stickers this week, as well as obviously gorgeous washi tape. Most of that is from Simply Gilded, but I'll go through all that here in a minute and show it to you better. The kit this week is from Petticoat Bandit. It's called Dream Big. It's a printable kit which I have foiled. It comes with two different versions of that confetti foil. I'll get into that later, but isn't that exquisite? Now, if you think you've already seen me use this kit before, you have, but with pink foil, and I did that back in September of last year. This kit is one of my favorites, and when I print and cut a kit, I will normally, if I know I love it, I will do it more than once. I'll print it more than once and foil it in different colors. I also have some Pen Gems pens that I've picked out to use. The one on the left is from the Satin collection. It's called Ice Queen. And I looked and looked and looked at the one on the right. It's either Havana Cabana or Ballerina. That heart bow clip, sorry, not heart bow, that bow clip, is from the Creative Bee. These stickers right here are from Sincerely D Designs. They are also print and cut and then foil yourself. I print these different colored background pages. These are mine that I've done myself. And in Silhouette Studio, it's easy to do that. You can pick colors and it's just so much fun. I have lots and lots of pink, obviously. And here's this gorgeous kit. Can we just okay, standing ovation, because this is gorgeous. The full boxes. I love these little pink flowers with the white backgrounds, and just the touches of silver on here are gorgeous. There are all kinds of foiled pages. Look at this one. I mean, come on. I mean, I really do. I sit there and stare at these pages for a while, just enjoying the foiling because they are so gorgeous. The rest of the pages in the kit. Next, there are that page, I believe all those on the bottom are washi strips. There are more headers, all kinds of fun stuff. Those are more full boxes I was pointing out right there. And the last two sheets of most of her kits have these icon girls on them in all different hair colors and skin tones, so you can pick and choose which ones you want to use, and I love that. Also, I have the Simply Gilded washi stacks there on the right, and then on the left I'm showing you some washi tape that is, some are just glittered and some are foiled. Those are from Amazon. I'm linking everything below. That one skinny one right there is from AliExpress. I'm into this fingernail paint stuff for my fingernails, all kinds of goodies, and so I went and got some washi tape at the same time. Now those right there are all from Simply Gilded. All different. Look at the silver. Oh, love it. And then the pink and white with the silver bows. That, what does she call those? I'm looking on my notes because I think I wrote it down. I can't remember if I did or not. Inverted bows. That's the part. The inverted bows with the foil in the background. I am so excited that she has made that a staple now in the Simply Gilded line for her washi tape, because I am a huge fan of all those foils. And of course, I think we all are. I went ahead and put it in fast motion, and I'm laying down my bottom washi. I've already whited out the majority of the stuff that I'm gonna white out, kind of give myself the skeleton left to work with here for the lines, trying to decide which full boxes go where. And y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm just placing, you know, the first box I wanted to pick out to put up in that sidebar area. Usually I put one of my headers, just a foiled header, above it, sometimes below it. And now I'm looking for a page flag. I wanted to use these from Sincerely D Designs because of the gray. I wanted gray up at the top corners this time. And I'm digging through looking for my monthly script stickers. So I found April. And I love putting April up there in a script, a foiled script sticker, because I like it. It just looks pretty. So I think I'm going to end up doing the other flag. And then I realize, of course, that I'm one of these that prefer the flag on top of the day of the week, because I know it's Sunday. I know Sunday, the Sunday sticker is going to be right there. And if I cover up a tiny bit of the sticker, so what? I wanted to see the flag, the foiling in that flag, more than I wanted to see the word sun for Sunday on there. So that's why I do it that way. Some people do it the other way and cover up the flag with the date or the day sticker. So however y'all like to do it is fine. I'm going to be putting the numbers on the rest of the days of the week, and y'all will see me lay those down, and then we'll go from there. I've been absent the last few weeks because my husband and I took a trip. We live in far eastern Tennessee, up near the Bristol Motor Speedway, if you've ever been up that way. So we traveled to Texas, all the way to Houston, because my sons live there, my grandbaby's there, and I had to go visit that grandbaby. He had his first birthday. So we were blessed to be able to go and spend a few weeks visiting family and having some really good time with them. I cannot believe he's a year old. And we have another baby on the way. They are going to have a little brother for my grandson, and we're very excited about that. I'll be going, of course, again later this year, and we'll see. I'm anxious to see what his personality is going to be like. It's been so much fun. Oh, I love it, watching their personalities come out. And he's a bruiser. My first grandson, he is all boy. He is so funny. So anyway, yes, I could talk the whole rest of the video about him, but I'm not. Okay, sidebar again. Here we go. That foiled header under that sticker, that full box. And then I'm going to lay down the stickers in the kit. The first one are the days of the week, Monday through Sunday. And it's foiled and it's beautiful. A script sticker that says this week on it. And then I'll be pulling out the one that says priorities next to go with the bow checklist that I pull out. The washi strips, the ones at the bottom are very narrow, and the ones in the upper sections on those are cut a little wider, thicker, up and down. You know what I mean? There's priorities. And there's the bow checklist. And because the kit had a little extra piece there that matches the bottom washi, I just decided to put that down there and trim off the excess. And if y'all don't have one of these little slice tools, mine's an old one, an older version. It does not signify on it which end is up. Like when you cut, there's a certain direction you have to hold it. Mine doesn't have that, so I used an ink pen to try to help me out with that, but I still turn it the wrong way more often than not, it seems like. But if you don't have one, I can highly recommend it because it's the easiest tool to me to use to cut a straight line up against like that metal ruler. I'm just showing off some pretty headers that I'm trying to choose from. There's like 5 or 6 different styles that I can choose. So I'm just showing those off right now, and then I'll end up picking 3 to work with. But that slice tool is very handy. Nowadays they come in a gray as well as that green. And they also have, I'm trying to remember what I've seen out there. I think they have a little notch in it, or a colored piece of plastic, I think now, that shows which way is up. So mine still works. It's a ceramic blade and it does not cut your skin. So, you know, I love that, because if I can hurt myself, I will eventually. I'm placing headers straight across the page this week. I decided to do this particular week with my full boxes straight across instead of laying them out in different spots, which I can't think of the term for that, y'all. I never remember words. Anyway, if there's a word I'm supposed to think of, I can't. But scatter. Scatter's the word. I don't scatter my full boxes this week. I'm just going to lay them straight across. And I'm taking a, I got to assume here that this was a full box. I can't remember for sure. Oh, I see what it is. It's the washi strips that are foiled. These are the wider ones I was talking about. I'm cutting them in half and making headers out of them. Just a header sized strip. Putting those across because I definitely wanted the foil. And then for the third row down, I'm going to choose the bows. Now the bows on this particular kit, this is an older version and it's from last year. There are only 6 in this particular kit. A number of the kits had 6 of the bows of the washi, of the headers. And we kind of, you know, begged and pleaded with her. So finally she started putting 7 choices down for us. So anyway, as I'm going to the very last 2 boxes, I'm going to work on my weekend banner. And what I'm doing is picking out, hopefully not throwing them across the table here, picking out the washis that I'm going to use. And evidently I did not, I don't see on here as I'm going through my editing, I did not edit out my trying to unwrap these, so I'm sorry about that. I try to edit everything before I do the voiceover just to knock out anything that's not necessary. So during this time period, let's talk about my fingernail polish, because I need to know, do y'all do your nails? Do you like to hear about nails? Because like I'm really getting into this. In fact, I even made a spot in my craft room so that I could sit there and work on my fingernails. Now I have just recently started, like a number of months ago, with the fake nails. I had never ever in my life used fake nails before, and I'm trying all kinds of different styles and versions, and I have found a happy spot with this poly gel. What you're seeing on my nails right now is a poly gel for the length instead of my natural nails, and I have a purpose for that. I play the violin, so my left hand, the fingernails on my left hand have to be shorter just so I can play my violin. So now I've played since 2nd grade and I've always had to cut my nails. Always, always, always. And so the fake nail business has not seen me until recently, because when I went on the trip, I had just put on the first, and I did not show it. I had just put on the first trial of my poly gel, and I am a fan. I mean, a huge fan of that stuff. Here is a quick picture of what I did. This is my first try, so I was real proud of it. Anyway, I am, like I said, a huge fan of it. It was really simple to do, and it turned out to me to be something I was definitely going to invest in and use. Now, one downfall is you can't just pull it off with regular old fingernail polish remover. You have to like file it off. So like I said, I've invested in some stuff. But this particular set that I'm wearing right now, although it is a poly gel over my natural nails, I'm using a chrome polish. And I did not do a good job. So sorry about that. It's not as shiny as it should be because I used a top coat over it. The regular look of a chrome polish should be something like a mirror, like that shiny look. And it's not. So anyway, still working on that. But I do love it. I'm so excited to get to use it. Okay. Okay, finishing up the washi tape background part. I guess the first layer. I don't know what to call that. Because I layer my weekend banner with different ones, I guess that would be the bottom layer. And I should have also taken that part out. I think I tried somewhere else when everything got stuck to my hand and I had to take a second to get everything off. Those little tiny pieces, because I can't stand that feeling. But now I'm going through with some of the narrower ones, the Amazon tapes, and I like to put those like on the far edges and in between the washi tape. Just kind of give it some added sparkle. That reverse bow from Simply Gilded is just so pretty. Oh, I love that stuff. And I like to do my banner the same on both sides. So if I do something to the left side, I'll try to do something equal like that on the right side. I just kind of like it. I like the way that looks. That's just my preference. I love watching people do their weekend banners. There, see, I did cut out a whole lot of stuff that stuck to my hands and I had to get it off. So anyway, going on. Putting that real narrow AliExpress fingernail tape down. It's not the first time I've used the AliExpress tapes. I think I did it the last Plan With Me. It had come in time to do it. And I really, really like it. To me, it adds quite a bit of finesse, or I don't know what to call it. It just defines these different tapes. It kind of showcases them on this layer, and I really like the look. And it's cheap enough. Goodness, AliExpress, if y'all have not bought stuff from China, I'm sorry if that offends anybody, but I save a ton of money, and I do have to wait for it. It takes a while to ship. But the fingernail stuff especially, it's worth the wait. Because even on Amazon, it can cost a lot of the companies that they get their stuff from on Amazon, I've noticed, are from China. So I might as well just leave out the middleman and get it myself. But if you're looking for some pretty decent stuff, check out AliExpress. I'm going to use that glitter tape there right in the middle. And when I finally finish doing this, I'm going to put 2 more in a different color, because there were not 7, there were only 6 of those bow headers. I chose that darker pink to put on top of the weekend banner as the headers. So I'm going to lay those down. I don't know about y'all, but when you travel, do you just get so exhausted when you finally get back home? We don't travel a whole lot, but we do travel for, I don't know, if we're going to do it, we're going to be there a while. Let's put it that way. So we were gone for over 2 weeks this time, and by the time we got home to our own beds, we both felt kind of sick and exhausted. And I did get all of my laundry done. That was the biggie. But that's about all that's all I felt like doing when we got home. So that's why these videos have been absent. I've been absent for the last few weeks. Okay. I'm putting down the full boxes now and just trying to decide, you know, I like them to be kind of even on both sides of the coil, in that the style of stickers. Like if there's a big floral, or in good examples, these coffee cups, that's what the black dots are, is a coffee cup from up above. And it's like a flat lay. Oops, there's a sticker stuck to me. I have to get it off. So if there's two stickers of coffee, I'm going to put one on one side of the page and one on the other side. So that's what I'm doing there, is kind of figuring out where I want those. And it was pretty quick and easy to just lay them straight across. And if I'm finding that I don't have a whole lot of time to work on doing a Plan With Me video and I need to just get it laid down and done, I'll go straight across instead of taking extra time to do the scattered boxes and do them day by day. Now, one thing I wanted to do was use most of the foiled elements that were in the kit. And since I went to the trouble to print, cut, and foil all of these, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. The full box bow checklists have a background in, as you can see, those pink flowers. I'm taking the banner shaped 4 bow. I'm thinking here, it's hard and talking at the same time. The 4 bow checklist is a banner and it's foiled. I'm whiting out the black print on the full box and overlaying just the little banner that's foiled on top of that to see if I want to use it this way. And I did. I ended up doing that. I liked the way it looked, and in a minute here you'll see me try to cut through those 2 layers. I should have gone ahead and used a regular craft knife to cut through, because I was trying to miss the very top edge of that when I was slicing it with the slice tool, and so some of my edges were a little jagged. You'll see me trim those off with my scissors later, but anyway, for the most part the stickers themselves turned out really pretty. So I was excited to be able to use what was in the kit. I seriously almost stopped filming so that I could go and find some checklists that I could use behind those foiled pieces, because I really wanted the foil and I did not want to write on the white page there. I kind of messed up right in there, but I did not want to write on the white page of my Erin Condren. I don't know why I couldn't do that this time, but I just didn't want to. So as you can see, I had a little difficulty right there. So I trimmed that off with my scissors and everything was fine. And I think they ended up looking pretty cool. So I used the bottom portion of those boxes so that I could butt up against the header and it looked like a full sticker. Like not just, you know, a half a sticker or whatever it was. And then also I took my time because some of them had darker flower images on the bottom portions than others. Some were lighter. So I kind of went back and forth trying to figure out how I wanted to lay those down color-wise, since there were some differences. I didn't want dark, dark, dark and then a whole bunch of lights on the other side. So I took my time to try to figure that out. And again, that spatula, it's just a paint palette knife. Yes, a palette knife is what they're called. Like from Michael's, or these I bought a set from Amazon because I do watercolors too sometimes, not in a long time, but sometimes I like to watercolor and mix paint. It's fun. So I got a set and I kind of borrowed it. I have so many different interests. Do y'all do that too in your crafting? Do you do different things? Like I have at the moment, I am like 1000% into doing my planners and stickers and stuff like that. Then, like recently, I just added all my fingernail fun, because that's, to me, it's crafty to do your fingernails. And I've also done lots of lace books and things like that. If you're interested in lace at all, you might check out some of my earlier YouTube videos, because that's really kind of how I started YouTube, was doing that. And then I had a blog even before that with lots of lace, pearls and lace, lots of pearls and lace. Oh, and pink and cream, that was my favorite color combination, can you tell? Because I love pink and cream. Okay, I'm using some of the quarter boxes here and half boxes that I made. And I'm trying to just figure out which colors I'm going to use, because some of them work well with the kit and some of them just did not. So going through the different elements in the kit, the different half boxes and quarter boxes in the kit, I needed to find just the right height sticker to go under the checklist. So that was my next thing. As you see, I'm going through all kinds of stuff. And finally, I decide I'm going to use some quarter boxes from the kit. And as I'm looking at the ones that I made, they're stuck on my finger. There's just no way 2 quarter boxes, is that right? Yes, 2 quarter boxes are going to fit. They just, did not work. So there is a, there in the middle of that particular page, which I just covered up, this one, are some glitter. You can see the glitter at the top and the bottom. Some of these you can see it better than others, but it's a, I keep thinking what to call it. It's not a quarter box, it's not a half box. It's a little larger than a quarter box. Do we call those third boxes maybe? I don't know. So anyway, putting up the little quarter box I had made and pulling out these, there, you can see where I'm getting them from. Some have designs on them and some have the glitter portions to them on the upper part and the lower part of the sticker. I did not describe that very well, I'm sorry. I'm still sort of scattered anyway, but anyway, I decided to go kind of back and forth on some of these. There's another design one right there, and place those. And then I realized as I got to the second half of the week that as I was pulling these stickers out, I had extra room. They did not exactly match size-wise the way I thought they would. Well, I took care of that by pulling out those headers that were glittered in the same color as the background on the sticker I was using. And I decided to just cut a header in half lengthwise and place half of it in the upper portion. And I did. I just butted them right up against that checklist. And then I butted the lower portion of that against the header below it, so that the background of those stickers all looked exactly alike. So now I'm doing the gray one, and you'll see me do one more in a light pink, I think, at the end of the week. I think that turned out pretty decent. I like the way it looks in my book. You cannot really tell that I have layered stickers on that. And I do like the colors of it all and all how it all works together. The gray with pink, I love that. Pink is kind of one of those, almost like a neutral color. You can put so many other neutral colors. I guess you could put neutral colors with it because it's not a neutral color. So what am I saying? I don't know. You can put yellow with it. You can put brown with pink. You can put gray with pink, cream with pink. And it seems like so much goes with it that it's really a joy to work with. I used to not, as a child, I did not like the color pink. My sister and I neither one of us liked pink. And my preference was not the pink crayon, that carnation pink crayon when we were kids. Remember how bright and ugly that was? I was not a fan. But baby pink, I love. And since I only had boys, I just kind of didn't get any pink in my life till later years. Okay, I've decided to go ahead and pull in the half boxes I made that has those little lines on it. And it's simple and easy. If you want to make those, I have a video for that. You know, we always say I have a sticker for that. Well, I have made a lot of videos. So I have a video showing how I made those. If you're interested, I think I have it linked below. I'll look and see. But I'm choosing the different tones of pinks that I've made. One's a very, very pale pink, and then one's a little bit darker. And they both go well with the kit. So I'm going to lay those down first. And then I did not realize that I only needed 2 more instead of 4 more. So I got to put those back. And we are nearing the end of the video, so bear with me. Okay, I'll put those down, and then I'm going to pick the quarter boxes to go at the top under the header. And I'm going to do the same thing, more or less. I'm going to pick a lighter pink and a darker pink of the light tones to use. And I'll place those down. And I keep pulling those flags right there out again because I really want to use them right there all the way across. And I do. Because I love those stickers. Those are, again, Sincerely D designs. I printed the color in the background and used her overlay that I bought off her Etsy shop to print over the colored background paper. So I had to use 2 different printers for that. The Inkjet first for the color and the laser for the black overlay, which you foil in a... Oh, and I don't have my cheat notes sitting right here. What is that stuff called? Sorry, y'all. I usually have my cheat notes sitting here so I can just look at it. There it is. My Brother laser printer with the that powder ink in it, which sorry, I don't see my cheat note. What is that stuff called? In your laser printer, you use what kind of ink? Which isn't ink, it's, you know what I mean. Anyway, I can't come up with it again. So, lots and lots of stickers left. Beautiful stuff that I could use, again, somewhere else. And I do. I keep all my kits together once I've used them. And I'll keep talking about that here in just a second. As I finish up, you'll see me lay icons, those foiled icons and some other stuff. But I like to keep a finished kit all together right now. It may change. But right now I keep them all clipped together and in a little basket so that if I've used this page right here, for example, I've used the numbers 1 through 7 for my date dots. This is a light pink. It's foiled in silver. And I go back to that particular page numerous times in other kits. Because if I need a foiled date dot, I can usually find a foiled date dot in a kit I've used previously. Especially, you know, these right here. They're so perfect for so many things. Lots of different icons I can go back and pull from. And the color pink, well, it's my favorite color to plan with. I have a ton of pink in my planners. I also plan in a B6, and I have some older videos that I've done in the B6, but it did not get near as much, you know, y'all didn't like them as much as the Erin Condren, so I quit filming my B6. I usually just quickly go through and plan in my B6 now, and I carry my B6 planner with me everywhere. So if I work downstairs in my basement, which is where my craft room is, I carry it down here, and then I carry it back upstairs to the main part of our house and have it next to me. I keep all kinds of stuff in it, but again, I'll just pull stuff from these kits that I used in my Erin Condren to use in my B6. So, I'm gonna finish up with some more of these little icons. I try to use everything. I would love to just put them all on the page because they're so pretty. But I'm trying to think ahead of what, well, not ahead, because this is actually a rewind spread for me, so I kind of know what I did for the days, and I'm trying to figure out how to label what I've done on those days. But of course the bows come in handy because they can go anywhere. I've used the majority of the icons that I actually can use. Here I'm pulling out, I think, an alarm clock. I think we left Texas on Monday and got back home. That's why the car icon is on Tuesday. We got back home Tuesday the 2nd, I think it was. I had to get food, unpack, you know, all that good stuff. These little bows right here. I love these little bows. I wish there were a dozen of them in each of her kits that I could foil because I love them so much. I call them floppy bows. They are just so sweet, so pretty. So I try to put those in anywhere and everywhere. And because I don't particularly care for the white space at the bottom of my weekend banner, I decided to go ahead and just put more headers, the same ones that I used up above where it says weekend on that pretty weekend script sticker. I decided to go ahead and put those down below the banner, and I used that last little bow sticker in the middle of that, which you'll see here in just a second. So as I finish up, I'm gonna first of all thank y'all for everything that y'all have sent me. Those of you who asked where I was, I appreciate that, and I hope that this is going to upload quick. I kind of doubt it. It takes hours for my videos to upload, it seems, but it is Sunday the 14th and I am very late. And so again, I apologize for that. If you want to do this kit yourself, you do not have to foil it. And if you wanted to foil it, you certainly could. But I have it unfoiled as well in another spread I did way back when. There, slow motion, Viv Wiggle. Look at all that gorgeous foil. Love it. I love this kit. She did a great job on it. I enjoy getting to use a kit more than once that I like. I'll add the bow clip from the Creative Bee. I use that so often. It's getting a little bit ragged. I need to get another one. I love that silver bow. A palm clip I made. And which pin gem? I don't know. Which one am I going to pick? I know which one I picked. Can you guess? I picked the pink one. Okay, here's the final. I'll do one more slow-mo of it up close so you can kind of see it up close and personal. Thank y'all for watching. I'm sorry, I realized that I rambled and just scrambled my words all together and couldn't think of words, and toner was the one I was trying to think of earlier for my laser printer. Toner is that powder stuff that's not ink. So thank y'all for watching and bearing with me, and I will be working on another video very, very soon. Can't promise when it'll go up. We've got lots of stuff we have to catch up with, so I don't know how soon that'll be up, but I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I thank you for watching. I appreciate your comments. And come back and join me next time, okay? I hope y'all have a great week. Y'all take care. Happy spring to all of you. I hope it's pretty where you are. I happen to know for a fact it snowed today in certain parts of the country. Hi, I'm ready for spring. It's slow coming here. Y'all take care. Thanks again. Bye-bye.